All right, everybody, welcome back. It is me, Stryker, and it's time for our Grammys wrap-up show. Wonderful night this was. So many great performances, the speeches, the awards. It was all very cool. And the big winner tonight, in two ways, from where I'm sitting. One, he won 5 awards. And number 2, his performance is what so many people are talking about. Kendrick Lamar. He's going home with 5 Grammys tonight. And speaking of being talked about a lot, I have some incredible numbers, you guys. The Grammys and the Grammy hashtag was used over 46 billion times. That's with a B, over 46 billion times the last 24 hours. And the artists that were talked about most also were performers. And those were Justin Bieber, Kendrick Lamar, as I mentioned a second ago, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, and Demi Lovato. They were most talked about. Can you believe 46 billion? Biggest night in music. All right, so let's talk about some of the performances. There's a couple things that stood out for me. And the first one, Demi Lovato, we may have it down there. I thought she just did such a wonderful job when she was paying tribute to Lionel Richie, and she was singing, and then there was a shot of Lionel Richie, and I just thought that was really, really cool. Let's see, another performance. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was just so good. Is that... That is not Kendrick Lamar right there. That's all right, though. There's Ice Cube giving the award to Kendrick. To Pimp a Butterfly won all those awards, including Best Rap Album. All right. Next up, one of my favorite performances. She paid tribute to the great David Bowie, and she put a lot of hard work into it, including a tattoo last night. Lady Gaga's performance was long but fantastic, and there she is right there. So, so good. All right. Now let's talk about awards. Look at Gaga. So good. I would like to see that tattoo. She just got it last night. Painful, and paying her respects to Bowie. All right, let's talk about Song of the Year. And Song of the Year went to... He's redheaded. He can write. It went to Ed Sheeran. And he was happy. Take a listen.
Yep.
Amazing. I'm a little bit stunned right now.
We've known each other for like 8 years, and we've been writing songs for like 8 years, and every time we write a song we like think it's all right and good, but to win a Grammy for one of them, like...
It's been a long journey.
I remember playing the song to my label, like, because I finished it after the album was done, and they were like, it will be for another record. So like, the world might not have heard it. So it's
I know, unbelievable.
It's good.
I think it's one of those songs that when people heard it.
What's this? Is this going out on TV?
Yes, it's
because Amy didn't get to do her speech. You want to do your speech now?
Bless your heart.
They cut her off. Speak to the centerpox Mandan.
I love it, absolutely. Well, for my husband listening, and my children, and my amazing manager, Sarah Liversedge, for my publishing me, and obviously Ed, just for being Ed. So yeah, thank you for letting me do my speech. That's brilliant.
Make sure you put that out on TV as well. If you don't, I'll find out and I'll come for you.
He's got himself a Grammy, and that is Ed Sheeran right there. Congratulations to Ed winning Song of the Year. And for that category, for me, although the competition is it's very competitive, I thought for sure that he would win that, and Ed did win that. And that takes us to Best New Artist. She was emotional. She was excited. She was up here with me about 25 minutes ago, and she's great. And the winner of Best New Artist was Meghan Trainor. Look at her right there. She was so happy. Everything has just come to fruition. All the hard work, all the songwriting for other people, and putting out her own music and being rewarded. So cool. Look at her right there. And she looks great. Love her hairstyle. Love the dress. And now we talk about Record of the Year. And this is one, I mean, what a great song. Bruno Mars, Mark Ronson, Record of the Year for Uptown Funk. And I think everyone pretty much had that one. Let's take a listen.
I just want to thank these guys for being some of the greatest musicians, producers, and arrangers around. And I see George Clinton over there, a man who has done more for the word funk than we could ever hope to dream of in our entire life. So I want to thank James Brown, George Clinton, Jam and Lewis, Prince, The Meters, Earth, Wind and Fire, of course. And I'm sure these guys want to say something really quick.
Thank you guys so much. This is dedicated to the fans right here. We wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for the people dancing in this song. Thank you guys so much.
One thing I am 100% certain on, Bruno Mars is going to be doing this when I'm 60 years old. I will probably see him play in Vegas and wherever else I am possibly retired. He is so good. And Mark Ronson, you put that guy in a studio and he is just magic. Them together, they've done it many times. And they are Grammy winners for Record of the Year, Uptown Funk. And what I love about Uptown Funk, you can drop that song, you can drop that record in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, the zeros, the 2010s to 16s, and it's going to be number one. Congrats to those guys. I am huge fans of both of them. And that takes us to Album of the Year. And the Album of the Year, I mean, such great records were put out from lots of different genres. And one thing many folks don't know is, for the third time in Grammy history, every album that was nominated for Grammy of the Year went number one. So you bring credibility and you bring sales, and that is a wonderful combination. And the winner tonight was Taylor Swift for Album of the Year. Congratulations to Taylor. Take a listen.
And as the first woman to win Album of the Year at the Grammys twice, I want to say to all the young women out there, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments or your fame. But if you just focus on the work and you don't let those people sidetrack you, someday when you get where you're going, you'll look around and you will know that it was you and the people who love you who put you there. And that will be the greatest feeling in the world. Thank you for this moment.
Fire or is she on fire? Taylor Swift. Now I would like to know what Taylor Swift is going to do, but she got Album of the Year. Congratulations to Taylor. She opened the show and she closed the show with that award, and that pretty much does it for the 58th Annual Grammy Awards. What I'm going to take away is this. The tributes to those we lost, in my mind, were a 10 out of 10, and they were moving, and they were done from all different genres, and I appreciate that so much. Another thing is, the hard work pays off, and there is no free ride in any business you do. We heard from so many of the artists, nothing happens overnight, and to see them do their thing on stage is uplifting, and it's inspirational, and so much hard work, not just from the people on stage, but the dancers, the musicians you may not know, the lighting guys and girls, everybody behind the scene here. And before the show started, I was backstage at Staples Center. 500 people or so working on the show to get it going. So on that note, I would like to say thanks to the great crew that I have been working with. You guys have been awesome. All of those in the truck, thank you so much for having me. And for those watching, I appreciate it very much. So for my entire crew and everybody here at the Grammys, I am Stryker. We will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Hey, I'm James Bay. Make sure you subscribe to the Grammy channel.
You can't describe it. You can't recreate it.